government has defended 1.77 billion Kenya shillings renovation project for State House Nairobi with the State House Controller Kato Olemetido, emphasizing that funding is being provided by the National Intelligence Service and the Department of Defense. Appearing before the National Assembly Committee, Metido requested an additional 3 billion shillings to complete ongoing projects, citing the poor condition of some buildings. State House has spent 775 million Kenya shillings so far, with the works of 44% complete. Metido dismissed concerns about compromising historical integrity despite changes such as the removal of chimneys and the addition of a new roofline.
Some is through NIS, some is through defense. They really took it to make it a security area. Do you think it's really practically realistic that we can able to achieve the 100% completion under the specified time frame? The Honorable Ambassador Besigye mentioned the State House Mombasa. If you visit, to some extent it was even condemned by other government agencies that it is not really habitable, because as much as we say let us not spend public resources, we should also not really lose the face of a country that says is a power nation in the region.
Critics like Kisumu West MP Rosa Buyu argue the renovations shall be postponed given the country's economic struggles, with the total cost for ongoing refurbishments across various state lodges projected to reach 11.5 billion Kenya shillings.
We know that Kenyans are suffering now and people are being asked to tighten their belts. The first belt that must be tightened is State House. And I think we are spending too much money beautifying State House, which can wait until times are better.
Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen has announced plans to arm a police reservist following a deadly attack by a suspected Ethiopian militia in the Kenya-Ethiopia border area of Todunyang, Turkana County. The attack resulted in the deaths of Kenyan fishermen, with at least 22 people still missing. Murkomen, who visited Todunyang to assess the situation and offer condolences, outlined both short and long-term strategies to enhance border security. This include establishing more border posts and improving the welfare of police reservists. He also directed the National Police Service to collaborate with the Ethiopian authorities to locate those responsible for the attack.
Tumeona regional commission wako hapa, tumekuja na yeye anatengeneza team kutoka kesho, wakiongozwa na county commissioner, wataenda kuingia pale kuongea na ile serikali ya upande ule mpaka tukubaliane watu wetu ambao wamepotea wapatikane accordingly to the law. NPR yoyote mwenye anatoka nje ovyo ovyo kwa sababu amepewa silaha ya serikali alafu anapiga risasi juu ovyo ovyo bila command yoyote na bila hatari yoyote, huyo anavutwa kazi na mwingine andikwe mwenye ako na adabu.
The assault, believed to have been carried out by the Dasanek militia, occurred at Lake Turkana near River Omo. The National Police Service has warned the Turkana community against retaliatory violence.
Pearl Newsbeat.
A day after former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua said that President William Ruto should not be allowed to set a foot in Meru if he removes Chief Justice Martha Koome, Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza has hit back. Speaking during an event in Meru, the governor castigated the former DP for his remarks on Sunday and affirmed that Meru will not shy away from supporting the president. Mwangaza further emphasized that Meru leaders will not join the former DP in his opposition.
Meru tuko na president wetu na kijana wetu Profesa Kindiki, tumewashikilia. Na hatutaki watu ambao wanataka kublackmail president ama kumuonyesha ya kwamba wao wanaweza enda mrengo mwingine. Sisi kama wananchi wa Meru tumesimama na rais wetu, tumesimama na Kindiki, ndio wako na maendeleo ya Kenya, ndio wako na maendeleo ya Meru, lazima sisi wa Meru tusimame pale.
Speaking in Changamwe when he accompanied President William Ruto in the start of a week-long development tour in the coastal region, Deputy President Professor Kithure Kindiki has hinted at a continuing working relation between UDA and ODM party under the broad-based arrangement.
Na leo asubuhi wamefanya kikao na Mheshimiwa Raila Odinga kule ikulu ya Mombasa, na wamesema tuendelee pamoja kama serikali ya broad base. Mimi nataka niwaulize watu ya Changamwe, watu wa Mombasa, mnakubali tuendelee na serikali ya broad base? Tuendelee pamoja serikali ya William Ruto na sisi sote tukuwa pale, hata huyu Simba akiwa pale na Hassan Joho na Governor Abdulswamad.
Former Prime Minister Raila Odinga says he will announce his way forward following the outcome of the African Union Commission election, which lost to Djibouti's Mohamed Yusuf.
I'm back home here I'm going to meet with my friends, my supporters, and I'm going to consult widely what's going on forward. And in due course, we're going to announce our way forward. So we'll give a way forward very, very shortly. And I just want to say, watch this space. I will be talking again. Thank you very much.
Human rights group led by Amnesty International have condemned the arrest and detention of Ugandan opposition leader Kizza Besigye, linking it to political persecution ahead of Uganda's 2026 presidential election. Besigye's lawyer Andrew Karumange criticized his abduction, inhuman detention and a military court trial, calling it part of a wider crackdown on opposition. In Nairobi, the Law Society of Kenya, the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union and other activists held a protest demanding Besigye's release and condemning President Yoweri Museveni's government. The demonstrators also delivered a petition to the Kenyan government urging action on Besigye's abduction. Besigye, who was detained in November 2024, faces politically motivated charges in Uganda related to security and a firearm. His health has worsened due to a hunger strike in detention.
Pearl Radio, the home of fresh and classic hits.